Hey everyone, so I wanted to go over little oil basics with you and just cover some of the top 10 oils and what essential oils are and their uses and some ways to use them. I'm actually going to be going off this natural solutions paper. I like to teach my classes and give these out to people at the class so they can follow along. And it just really covers the overall basics of essential oils and kind of gives you a little intro into how the oils work because it's a lot of information at the beginning, and so this kind of just gives you a little basics. So first of all, I want to start off and start with this. You have choices. You have a choice to decide how you feel and how you want to take charge of your health, and this approach is another choice that is just a way to help you feel better in your life and just another solution. So on this paper, it covers the difference between the modern approach and the natural approach, so I'll just cover that a little bit with you. The natural approach, it's man-produced, and it's designed to manage the symptoms. So you're not getting to the root cause, you're just dealing with whatever the symptom is. And then it's made from isolated synthetic agents, and the side effects are known and some unknown, like when you get, here on the radio and it's like, if you took this, you might have this and this and this. So a lot of these things are having side effects that we don't even realize until later as well. And $6.5 trillion a year are spent on global health care. And the question is, are we healthier? Does it seem like our culture is healthier? Does it seem like there's a lot more healthy things going on? Or does it seem like it's the same or going backwards? That's the real question. With the natural approach, it addresses the body needs and the root causes. So it's nature produced, and it's trying to help you find the solution to the actual root problem of whatever it is you're going through and addressing that. And then that way you can move forward and deal with the actual root instead of just covering it up and dealing with it later or side effects from it later. Some of it with the natural approach is extracted from plants, and it enhances the physical and emotional health. Also, there's safe benefits without the side effects because it's just from the earth, so you're not getting all those synthetic side effects that you can get with the man-made approach. Another thing too, which goes on to that second part, is essential oils are effective. So it's really hard to see, but on here is showing a picture of a peppermint plant. And over here is actually the sac on the leaf. So magnified, there's little oil sacs on these leaves, and that is where the essential oil would be extracted from. So it's distilled from the plant for health benefits, and it's either steam distilled or water distilled, and it contains hundreds of different compounds which provide complex and versatile abilities to combat threats and build up resistance. Another great thing too, and it's really hard to see in this picture, is this is showing a cell membrane. And essential oils can actually pass through the cell membrane. So when you go to the doctor and you're not feeling well and the doctor's like, well, all you can do is go home, rest, drink some water, and just let it pass. It's just all we can tell you, and you come home a little discouraged because you just spent all that time at the doctor's, and that was the same thing you could have done at home. With the oils, they can actually cross through the cell membrane, so they can help you get better faster. So a lot of these oils are immune boosting to our body, and they can cross that barrier and help us get through whatever it is we're going through. And of course, yes, still keep getting your rest and drinking your water and doing that stuff, but you can add this benefit to help you be more empowered and get better quicker. And then also really great, like if you have small children, where you just have that empowerment to be able to help them. And then with peppermint, this is an example of the strength of these. They're super effective and they're super potent. So if you take one drop out of this bottle, there's 250 drops in this 15 milliliter bottle. One drop is equal to 28 cups of peppermint tea. So it's that strong. So really with these oils, you only need a tiny, tiny little bit because they are so effective and so potent and so good for our bodies in just small little doses. So it's really convenient that way. Also, with the doTERRA essential oils, they're 100% safe and 100% pure. So doTERRA has created a standard called CPTG, known as Certified Pure Therapeutic Grade. And it's a standard of quality that contains lots of testing and lots of making sure that everything you are getting is 100% pure. So there's different types of grades of essential oils. This little chart shows it too. This big gray area, and then these little areas. So the big gray area is synthetic. That's what you're gonna find in perfumes, fragrances, not really like high grade quality. It's just good for the smell. And then there's the food grade, which you'll find in your food, the oils and the flavors in that. And then there's the therapeutic grade. And a lot of oils are made off of that they're supposed to be therapeutic and good for our health, but with the FDA standards and all the different, standards we have, they really don't have to be as potent as we think. So you can go buy a bottle of oil and it can say pure, as long as it's like 30% pure. But the rest of it can be filled with like fillers. You can also there's some oils that mimic other oils that are cheaper to get. So sometimes an essential oil might be 100% pure essential oil, but it's not actually the oil that you're getting. You only have a little bit of that oil. So with the CPTG standard, it's 100% oil. When they distill it, it depends on where it grows. It's going to be grown in the most effective place. It's going to make sure it goes through testing even in that process. And then even everything's tested from the packaging to the oil, and it's third-party tested with a whole bunch of different scientific tests, like gas chromatography, like just all these essential oil testings. And if it's not pure, it's not going to be released and it's not going to be used. It's going to be discarded. So this is going to be pure, so you can be confident that you're getting a pure oil with doTERRA oils. Another neat thing I love about the oils personally is you can look up and see where your oil has came from. So here's my bottle of lavender. On the bottom, there's some numbers that you can't see it in the video really, but there's a little batch number and an expiration date. So I can go to source2u.com and I can actually type in this batch number and it will tell me where this oil came from. So this lavender, when it was made. So this lavender had said it was like November 27th of 2017 when it was put together into this batch. And the expiration on here is 2022. So it has a long shelf life. So it'll last a while. And in that batch that I looked up for this lavender, there's actually all of the compounds listed and a graph listed and just all the scientific side of it. So if you want to like dig deep into your bottle of oil, you can actually look all that up and see all the science-y part of it. So it's really neat because it's very open and very transparent to the quality we're getting, so you're not wondering what your oil has in it. And I have little kids, so for me that makes me very confident that I can use these on my children and I'm not worried about like what I'm giving them. So it's really nice. And then on my own body too, I don't want to be putting bad stuff onto and into my body. And our skin it absorbs like whatever's touching it. So when you think about the things we put on our skin or in our hair or on our faces, everything's absorbing. Our skin is the biggest organ. So like you're actually absorbing that. So you want to be aware of like what you're putting onto your body, especially like nowadays with all like, there's so many chemicals and synthetics and stuff in a lot of products. So just being aware of that. Okay, so the next part is how to use essential oils. So there's 3 ways with doTERRA essential oils, and I'm going to cover each. The first is aromatic. That's the most common way that I think a lot of people, if you've even heard of essential oils, you usually have heard about the aromatic, the aromatherapy, the benefits of that. That is the most known. And you can put it in a diffuser, and a diffuser will put it into the air. You can pour a drop into your palm and inhale. You can wear diffuser jewelry like necklaces and bracelets, and you can get their aromatic benefits that way. Some of the benefits of the aromatic benefits are it can open your airways, and oil can boost your mood. It can also freshen the air and kill the germs in the air. So we love diffusing oils, especially during like winter time or when the kids are going back to school. And, you know, it seems like all the germs are coming up and like they're not used to the germs that they haven't been around all summer. So we just make sure we're getting the air cleansed in our house and using that for that benefit. So peppermint, I'll cover that. I'm going to go over the top 10 oils and talk to you about a little bit uses of each as I go through this. So I'll start with peppermint. This is a really good one to use aromatically. So peppermint can cool the body. It can help you stay alert and relieve tension, promote feelings of clear breathing, and also relieve a upset stomach when ingested. And I'll cover the whole internal part of it in just a minute. But peppermint has a lot of uses, and every oil does have several uses that you can use it for. And along with that, all of our bodies are different. So I personally use peppermint for head tension. I just put a drop and then rub it on the back of my neck. But somebody else might need a different oil, like they might use frankincense, or we have an oil called Past Tense that's actually the tension blend. So it's a blend of oils, and that might work better for them because we're all different. We all respond to things differently. And so one oil might be used for something for one person, and another person might use it for another, especially when it comes to the emotional side of oils. So aromatically, that's how you can get the emotional benefits of oils, like boosting your mood or relaxing you, helping you sleep and calming you down. My favorite oil, personally, I don't have it over here, but it's called Balance, and it's the grounding blend. And that one for me literally helps me feel grounded and calmed down. I like to call it my mommy timeout oil when I'm stressed out and mommy needs a timeout. I just smell it and it helps me relax. And I know other people who use lavender that helps them relax. So it really depends. But when it comes to the emotional side of it, smelling and inhaling the oil is what's going to give you the benefits. It actually gets into our olfactory system, and it impacts our limbic system and helps with those emotions. And our amygdala is where we store like trauma and stress and things like that. The oils can help affect that and help it help you feel better. So if you're having feelings of stress and worry and your feelings of anxiousness, or you're feeling really low, oils can help you deal with that and manage that. Or if you just want something to boost you up, like just a happy feeling, an energized feeling, a lot of citrus oils, those are all mood boosters. So those are really nice to use. Okay, so the next way to use oils is topically. And because doTERRA's oils are pure, you can put them on your skin and feel comfortable actually doing it because you know you're just putting the oil. So Deep Blue is going to be my next example. On the touch of that, so a lot of people like to put the oils on the bottoms of their feet when they're doing topically. When you do that, it will help get into your system really quick and address the needs you need. But you can also put it on areas of discomfort. So Deep Blue is a great pain relieving oil. It's the soothing blend. So if you have tired muscles or icky joints, or you worked out, or even a bruise, it's a great oil to apply topically to the area that's bothering you. Topically, though, some people have more sensitive skin than others. So like I personally could probably take this Deep Blue and put it, let's say my elbow's bothering me. I could put it on my elbow and I'd be just fine. Somebody else might have sensitive skin. And so what we use is fractionated coconut oil. You can use any kind of carrier oil, so almond oil, jojoba oil, grapeseed oil. doTERRA actually carries fractionated coconut oil, and that's because the particles in coconut oil, when it's fractionated, so it's always liquefied, it's thick enough to absorb, to hold the oil in, but thin enough where it helps with the absorption to get in. And the nice thing about it is it dilutes the oil, so if you have sensitive skin, your skin won't get irritated, but it doesn't take away the effectiveness of the oil. In fact, it actually helps the effectiveness of the oil because you're stopping, first of all, the evaporation. So like, let's say I take Deep Blue and I put it on my elbow, the air is hitting it right away. So it's starting to evaporate while it's absorbing. If I have it in coconut oil, the coconut oil is actually holding it in there and helping it to absorb in. And it also, they found that it helps it to absorb deeper to where you need. So I personally love to use coconut oil with my oils. And doTERRA actually now has a touch line. I don't have one right here. So it looks like this. They're in the roller bottles like this, but they're the oils, the top 10 oils, and they're already pre-diluted. So for my kids, we always go to the rollers. Like if they're like, I got a tummy ache, I'll say, go grab your Digestin. Mom, I can't sleep. I'll say, go grab your lavender, and I can roll it on them, or like my older kids can just roll it on themselves. And even my youngest, she loves to roll it on herself. You know, when they're applying it to their feet, she likes to roll it on. It makes her, you know, she's a big girl rolling on the oil herself. So they get to be empowered. And then I know it's diluted already. So if they have any kind of sensitive skin, it's going to help them not have kind of any irritated skin or anything. So the next way with doTERRA to use oils is internally. And I'm referencing this to doTERRA oils because doTERRA, we know that they've done testing that they're pure. So I wouldn't just go get an oil somewhere and then drink it. Like a lot of oils would say, don't do that. So the way to know with doTERRA is on the bottle, it will have a supplements fact, kind of like how food does. And that means you can take it internally. So this bottle of On Guard, which I will go over onto the next, can be taken internally. The Deep Blue that I just covered, that's more for like pain relief and muscle tension. It doesn't have a supplements fact. This is strictly topical. This one actually even has a little childproof cap on it because it's a really strong oil. So that one you wouldn't take internally for any use. There's really no reason. And like the balance I talked about, that's an emotional oil. I don't need to take that internally. It doesn't have supplements facts on it. So it's not going to be an oil that taking internally is going to help me. It's going to be the smell and the aroma of it that's going to help me. But with an oil like On Guard or any oil you can take internally, you can add it to your water, or you can put it in a little veggie capsule and take it. On Guard actually comes in a little beadlet, and they're really teeny tiny beadlets, and they are great for boosting the immune system, and even my kids can take those. On Guard's actually a blend of oils. It's got like clove in it, cinnamon, wild orange, rosemary, and so my kids think it's spicy because of the clove. So with the beadlet, they just swallow the beadlet. I like to bite into it and get the clove flavor of it. So really, it's just a preference thing too. But with the bottle of On Guard, you can take it and you can add it into your water. This is really nice if your throat's a little irritated. You can actually gargle a little bit, like add a drop to your water and gargle it, and it will kind of help soothe that irritation. Also internally, you can take, like I said, with the capsule. So On Guard's an immune boosting oil. It's called the Protective Blend. The blend of oils in it have been known to help your body do what it needs to do to get better. It kills the germs in the air, and it also boosts your immune system where you can kind of like fight stuff or prevent stuff. So we use this actually, I'm going to start using it this week, but my kids start school in 3 weeks, and we start getting on a little regiment of putting this on them to boost their immune system. So when they start school, they're like really healthy and at their peak. And then we, of course, use it throughout the school year and throughout winter. And even great to still use in the summer. People still don't feel well at times in the summer as well. So it's just really great for boosting that whole body immune system. And like this is a staple in our house. If this gets low, we're on high alert. And I'm ordering more. Like this can't run out in my house because I just love it so much with how well it works for us. So the next part of this is in this paper, you won't be able to see it in here that much, but this shows a medicine cabinet and just kind of like how you can replace different things in your medicine cabinet to help you, or just like your lifestyle. Like this is the shampoo and conditioner, and it's all natural. So, when you're using shampoo and conditioner, it's full of chemicals, most of them are. And so just kind of reducing that toxic load. And that's the big thing with doTERRA is it's not like using oil and everything's just magically unicorns and butterflies. It's being empowered in your health, making the right health choices. And there's the pyramid that doTERRA likes to go off of. They call the wellness pyramid. And it starts with like getting the right amount of sleep, eating right, getting your exercise, and doing those things that we should do for our bodies that are going to help us feel better overall. And then reducing toxic load as well, like getting rid of the chemicals in your home and using more natural products, and just like really being aware of what you are exposing yourself to. Especially like when you learn more about like, our air quality, especially out here in Utah, we have lots of inversions because of the mountains and like pollution. So the air quality is not always the best. And right now we even have like wildfires going on, even in other states. And so like the air quality is really like, not so great right now. And so what you can do, you can't change that outside, but you can change what's in your home. You can decide what kind of air you're having in your home and cleanse your air and like what things you're putting on your body or what you're cleaning with. And so just reducing that toxic load and really learning just other solutions. And it doesn't have to be difficult or anything. It can be really simple. And even doTERRA has like a whole On Guard line that talks about, that is like about natural living. So like hand soap and laundry detergent and cleaner concentrate, which I love. It like degreases like crazy. It's a really good cleaner. And just things like that you don't really think of until you start actually looking around and seeing what you are exposing your body to on a regular basis. There's even a study like women on average, I think it was like over 200 chemicals go onto their body by morning time. Like we're washing our hair, we're doing our facial routine, our makeup, our lotions, our perfumes, all that kind of stuff. So just being aware of what you're putting on and what you're breathing in and stuff. We can control what we're doing in our home and at least help ourselves be healthy in that area, because like sometimes you can't control what's going on, outdoors and stuff. So what I want you to think about are some top health priorities that you have, because the oils can cover a lot, but if you focus on a few things, like 3 things, it can really make it a little more simpler to understand, and then you can go from there as you learn more and stuff like that. So first, think about what do you want to feel less of, and then what do you want to feel more of. So for example, you might say, I want to feel less tired. I want to feel less pain. I want to feel less stress. And then you can turn and think like, I want to feel more energy. I want to feel more happiness. I want to feel more of a, healthy digestive system, things like that. So think about what you want to take away and then what you want to put into your life. And really think, as I go through some of these oils, how they could help you or maybe even help a family member or a friend. Because I know when I started with the oils, of course, it was super overwhelming at the beginning. Like I left the class and I was like, oh my gosh, what are they good for again? Which one is which? And I've learned throughout the years, and now of course I can tell you pretty much like, hey, what oil is good for this? And I could probably, give you an overall. I still have to look things up sometimes. There's so much that you can learn. And it's not about knowing everything. It's just about starting somewhere and kind of getting the basics. So as I learned more, I just was like, wow, I can use this oil for this. And then like a family or a friend would say, I'm feeling this. And I'd be like, oh my gosh, I have this oil. You should try it. It might help you feel better, And so it was just really exciting because it was empowering to be able to just help your health, and just kind of have some solutions that didn't exist in my world before. So just some things to think about, like just focus on a little bit at a time and kind of like feel out what might resonate with you a little bit more. So I'm going to start with some of the other top oils and go over a little bit about each of them. So breathe This is one of my other favorite oils. I mean, they're all my favorite, but I have a few that I really love. And Breathe is the respiratory blend. So it can really, as it says, help with the respiratory system. You can diffuse it at night to help with airways and help ease your breathing while you're sleeping. It's really great in season changes. This has been my go-to, especially here in Utah. I lived out of state, and when I came back, I would just get so much pressure in my face when the seasons changed, and I was just like, wow, I never, dealt with that before in my life. And this Breathe, this gave me so much relief once I found this little bottle. It's also really nice. I mean, just anything airway. So if you're feeling out of breath, it can help you. Even when you're working out, you can use Breathe. I like to take it with me when we're hiking because we already have high elevation here, so you can already get out of breath easier. And I go hiking with my son, and I get out of breath really quick. So this little bottle is my best friend when I'm hiking. I just put it in my hands and breathe it in, and it really helps me be able to breathe a little better as we continue on our path. So it's a nice one. The next is Digesten. This is the digestive blend, and Breathe is also a blend, so it's a blend of respiratory oils. This is a blend of digestive oils. So some of them are like fennel, ginger, peppermint, coriander, tarragon, anise, and caraway seeds. So this one can help your body with digestive issues you may have. So whether you are feeling a little backed up or a little not backed up, it actually can help with both. It adapts to your body, to what you need, and just really helps you find relief. So if you're just not feeling well in the digestive department, this is a nice one. And you can rub this on your stomach. You can rub it on your feet. You can add a drop in your water. They even actually make this in a capsule now. Some people don't like that taste of fennel. It has that like black licorice taste. So in the capsule, you don't taste it. I love it personally. So, I mean, I could even just add a drop and like lick it off, and it helps me. But also you can put it in a roller too. That can help with that. So any of that kind of discomfort, any kind of stomach discomfort, just use this. We use this a lot in my house when the kids say they have tummy aches and stuff like that. The next is Melaleuca. This is also known as tea tree oil. So I know a lot of people, as I talk to them about essential oils, they've actually heard of tea tree. That seems to be a more common one. It seems like lavender or tea tree seem to be more well known. So Melaleuca, when I talk about this one, I just say think anything skin, really, like anything skin. If you have dry skin, if you have a cut or a scrape, it will help cleanse it. Even great dandruff in your hair, and just anything like that. It can just rejuvenate and cleanse the skin. This is like a first aid go-to. We actually have a product now called Correct X, and it's got a blend of oils, which Melaleuca is one of them. It's kind of like a little natural ointment. And so everybody in our house knows, you get a cut, find the Correct X, because it just works wonders. But Melaleuca can really just help with any kind of skin irritation, and it also boosts your immune system. So you can take this internally. I've added this into capsules with On Guard sometimes when I felt like I was kind of like a little off and stuff. It also cleanses the surfaces. So this is a very cleansing oil on your skin or on surfaces or in the air. So in all areas, it's really cleansing. The next is lavender. This seems to be the most commonly well-known one, that if you haven't heard of oils, you've probably heard of lavender. Most people know it's really good for relaxing. It's really great for helping you sleep. You can diffuse it at night. You can add a drop to your pillow or rub it on your feet. I like to rub this on my kids' feet, and we also put it in the diffuser too. We actually make what's called a monster spray, and it's a mixture of lavender and juniper berry oil. And for my oldest, it's Bad Dream Spray, because juniper berry can help with some of those vivid dreams. For my youngest, it's monster spray. So it relaxes her and keeps away the monsters. So we spray that on the pillow, and it's just a nice relaxing mist that helps calm you down. This one is also really great for the skin though. So there's the relaxing benefits of lavender, but there's the amazing skin benefits. If you get a mosquito bite, rub some lavender on it and that itch will go away in like 15 seconds. Or if you have like a sunburn or burn yourself on the stove or, you know, curling iron, lavender will help soothe a burn. And it's just really nice. Mix it with some coconut oil and apply it to a sunburn. And it can just be really nice relief. And then the next is frankincense. This one is called the king of oils. This oil by itself, if you just Google frankincense, has so many studies just on the oil alone. It is amazing. It's really great for cellular health. So it can help with the cells to that cellular level. And it can help support the mind and lift the mood. So a lot of people who are feeling down like to use frankincense. It's also really good for head tension, promotes healthy skeletal and nervous system. So pretty much when in doubt, there's two oils I say. If you don't know what to go to, you have some kind of issue you're dealing with, pick lavender or frankincense. Like lavender has over 100 uses and frankincense is cellular and helps with like pain relief, everything. I mean, it's just an amazing oil. It's called the king of oils because it really is that amazing. It's even recommended, you know, take a drop underneath your tongue and that can help with your cellular health and stuff like that. And this is like in some of our other stuff like the vitamins and stuff. It's really good for your skin too. So people add it to their like, you know, skin regimens. I like to rub it on my face before I put my moisturizer on, or I add a drop with my moisturizer. I'm pregnant right now and I've gotten a little rosy right here, like a pregnancy, like, I don't know, a little rosiness in my cheeks. And so I've been putting some frankincense on my face to kind of tone my face and like that, you know, unevenness right now, the whole pregnancy, you know, skin stuff that's going on. But frankincense is just really good for that. I also use it on stretch marks. You can use it for fine lines, all that kind of stuff. Just really great oil. And then lastly, with the top 10 oils is lemon. And this one is a citrus oil, of course. It comes from the rind of the lemon. And this is a very cleansing oil. So I personally drink this in my water every day. It's very cleansing to your system. It can help with your digestion. It can also help support healthy enzyme production and just healthy nutrient absorption. So it's just a really good one. Any citrus oil is really good to like take internally and cleanse your system. Lemon's just a really nice flavor too. It's really refreshing and light. It also boosts your mood. Any citrus oil will do that. So lemon's a good mood booster. Also, any citrus oil can help cleanse surfaces. So it like disinfects and cleans, actually cleans the germs. So I could add this into a spray bottle and spray my counters and stuff. What we do with this at home is we add it into a spray bottle with water and it cleans the windows or the mirrors with no streaks. So it's super nice. And then like my little kids can help out and help clean because they think it's fun spraying the sprayer and there's not any chemicals. It's just lemon and water. And if they go lick the window after, it's fine, you know. And then also if you have anything sticky, you know, when you buy something and you have that sticker on it and you peel it off and then there's that film on it, lemon will take that off. It will help with like permanent marker. My daughter put dry erase marker on our wall and that is like worse than permanent marker. I was like, wow, this is some strong dry erase marker and lemon can help get that off and stuff. So that's a really nice thing. And then with the oils, like that's what doTERRA is, an oil company. That's our top 10 oils. They have a lot of oils. But like I said, start with your top 3 and top 3 concerns and kind of go from there and just start to learn a little bit, like, because it's going to be a lot of information at first. You get the hang of it the more you use it. But another thing I wanted to touch on is the Lifelong Vitality Pack. This is doTERRA's vitamins. It's actually their number 1 selling product, even though they're an essential oil company, because these vitamins are amazing. So there's the Alpha CRS, is the cellular vitality complex. So it actually helps with the cellular level and helps with like mood balancing and all that kind of stuff. And it has some essential oils in it as well. And then the EO Omega is the essential oil omega complex. So like you're getting your omegas. I think you're getting the 3, 6, and 9 in there. And that's really good for brain function, you know, and brain health. And then there's the Microplex VMZ, which is a food nutrient complex. And that is the multivitamin that you're getting. And what doTERRA has done is they've done some research to try to give you the optimal levels of vitamins, because like you can go buy mega vitamins, and if you realize like they come out like they're not getting absorbed into your skin, or you can also get vitamins that don't have enough. So they've tried to find the optimal levels for like our culture. So the Lifelong Vitality Pack in the United States is going to be a little different than the one in China, because we have different diets and different ways of like, you know, different nutrients we're getting. So they've actually really done some good research into helping. And so some of the things supposed to, you know, it helps general wellness and vitality, antioxidant and DNA protection, energy metabolism, bone health, immune function, stress management, cardiovascular health, healthy hair, skin, and nails, eye, brain, nervous system, liver function and digestive health, lung and respiratory health. It's gentle on your stomach, and does not contain GMOs, and it's dairy-free. So it's really nice. I actually use this as my prenatal too. It's good enough even for that too. Has enough nutrients and everything. So we get back to how I was talking about the wellness pyramid and taking care of your body. A vitamin can be a really nice thing to help. You know, our diets aren't always perfect. It's not always easy to get the optimal amounts of nutrients we need, especially, you know, with our fast-paced culture. It's kind of like sometimes, you know, you eat out, and sometimes you got to have a quick meal, and it's not always the most nutrient-rich. So getting a nice vitamin can really help your body. And then really just focusing on baby steps to improve your health. So if you aren't getting enough physical activity, start doing a little something. You don't have to change your life overnight. It's the baby steps. And that's how it is with the oils too. Like, just learn a little bit about it and see how it changes your life. And before you know it, like for me, I use them every day of my life, and they've changed my life, and I'm empowered to help my children, and they're empowered to help themselves. And it's just been an overall lifestyle change altogether. So it's a lot to take in at first, but you really like just a little bit of it at a time you can learn. So I wanted to cover some of the kits that doTERRA offers if you're interested in getting a membership or, you know, getting your oils. We have some membership options. So first I'll talk to you about our $35 membership. So how that works is we have the oils at wholesale and retail. Retail is the full cost, and wholesale is 25% off. So if you have a membership, you always get 25% off of all the oils, off of the vitamins, off of, you know, every product that doTERRA carries. And it's only $35 for the whole year. And how that works, it's kind of like a Costco membership. So you can pay your $35 and then you get your discount on your oils. And if you buy a few oils, it pays for itself. So like once you start using the oils, like the membership really is the best option to start out with. But how that works is you can choose to order every month. You can choose to order once every 6 months. You really get to put it to your lifestyle and what you need and what you want, or what's good for you and your family. And so the membership just gives you that discount for the whole year. It doesn't matter how much or how little you order. You just have that discount. And then the neat thing is after a year, you can renew it, and it's $25, and then they send you a free peppermint, which is like, I guess like $20.50 wholesale. So like $4 for your membership because you get the peppermint. So it's really cool, and then you're good for a whole other year too. But there's other options too where you can actually get kits, and they include your membership. So it waives the membership fee, and you can get the oils in a kit and you get it discounted. So you're actually getting that membership fee waived and a better deal on the bundle. So I'll go over a couple of them. The one I wanted to start out with is the Natural Solutions Kit. This is, in my opinion, the best kit. I wish I would have started out with this, because in this kit, I use every single product, pretty much like every single day. There's 18 oils that you can get. So the top 10 I covered, plus 8 additional oils. Some of them are emotional oils and like Serenity. It's a really good calming oil. That Balance I covered's in there. Even that Past Tense I covered's in there. And the vitamins. There's some of the supplements like the probiotic and Terrazyme, which I didn't cover, but like Terrazyme is a really good digestive enzyme. It helps when you're, especially like if you're eating heavier meals, it helps to break that down into your body. It's pretty amazing. And then, like I said, On Guard, there's that whole line that they have. So this includes some of them like the hand soap, the toothpaste, and I've used the toothpaste and now I can't go back to other kinds because this toothpaste is amazing. The hand sanitizer, there's the Deep Blue, but it's in the rub form, which I actually love using more than that bottle of Deep Blue. So it comes in a little rub, and this bottle lasts forever because you use like a pea-size amount for what you need. And then like the coconut oil, the Correct-X, shampoo and conditioner in an oil box, and then a diffuser. And everybody always ends up wanting to get a diffuser once they get their oils. I mean, like, it's just amazing to use. Like you can put 1 or 2 drops in the diffuser and have it run for 4 to 7 hours and get the benefits of the oils without having to use that much. So this kit is a natural solutions kit. It's $550. And another thing about it, which I'll cover after I talk about the kits, is the loyalty rewards program. You have the option to do that. And if you decide you want to do that, you actually get 100 extra free points. So you can get an extra 100 in free oils. So really best kit, in my opinion, has so many great products. It's just a way to get started on your oil journey and really like the path to wellness for your life. Another kit is we have the Home Essentials kit and the Family Essentials kit. So the difference with these is the size. So they both have the top 10 oils. The Family Essentials comes with the 15 milliliter bottle, and the Home Essentials, 5 milliliter bottle, and the Home Essential comes with the 15 milliliter. So this has 250 drops, and this one has 85 drops. So quite a bit more. I would say if you were going to go with it, the Home Essentials is really the awesome option. It has the bigger bottles. Deep Blue always comes in the little bottle, though. That's just how it's made. But this one comes with a diffuser, and this one is 275. The Family Essentials comes with the top 10 oils in the little bottles, and it also comes with the peppermint and the On Guard beadlets. And it is a nice way to get started, but most people end up wanting to get a diffuser and add more stuff at the end. So it's a nice little way if you want to dip your toes and get a feel for the oils. This one's $150. That Home Essentials, like I said, though, you're getting 3 times more in oils and a diffuser for an extra $125. So instead of timesing the 150 by 3, it's not going to cost you $450. It's only going to cost you $275. So a really good deal on that. And then we actually have the Diamond Kit. So if you want to overhaul your lifestyle and you're interested in, just changing your life and you want everything, or maybe you want to do this as a business, you just want to have everything on hand to get started, to just experience, there's the Diamond Kit. It's got everything. So all the oils, you're getting a lot of the oils are emotional oils. We have a whole emotional oil line, a lot of the supplements, just a ton of great stuff. And that one's $2,650. And with that one, you actually are saving $866. So it's a really good savings. And then if you do the loyalty rewards, which I'm going to cover in just 1 second, you can actually get 400 free product credits, which is like $400 in oils. So just amazing savings on all of these kits. You save and you get that membership. That membership fee is waived and you have that membership for a year. So it's really a great way to get started with your oils, because I started with the little kit. I was all scared and didn't know if it was going to be the right thing. And before I knew it, I had everything. Like, I love my oils and stuff. So I would have started with the natural solutions personally, if I would have known. So about the loyalty rewards program, I did want to say one more thing. We also have a couple other kits. They're not listed on here, but there's an Aroma Touch diffused kit. That includes some of the top 10 oils and some of the emotional oils in a diffuser and the coconut oil. That one's a really nice one. It's just a kind of a little starter kit as well. There's an aroma touch technique you can use that helps with like whole body wellness. So that kit's a nice kit. And then there's even a cleanse and restore kit. That one's really good if you're like looking to really cleanse your body and just get started, you know, fresh, like get a nice good cleanse and then get going, because most of us really do probably need a cleanse. Like we just, with what we eat and what we do and what we're exposed to, a cleanse here and there is nice. So there's actually a kit that you can just start with cleanse oils and cleanse supplements and stuff. And if you want to learn more about that, I can tell you definitely more about those too and show you images and stuff like that. So the next thing I was going to cover on is the loyalty rewards program. So this is the smartest way to get your oils once you've gotten started. It's completely optional, so you don't have to do it, but it can help you get points. So you start out at 10%, and as long as you're ordering 50 each month, you go up a percentage every 3 months. So let's say you're new to oils and you start out and you order $100 in oils. You're going to get $10 back in points. Plus, you'll get your shipping back in points the next month too. So I click the $4 shipping, there's a $6 shipping. So you'll get either anywhere from 14 to 16 points back that you can trade in. After a few months, it goes to 15 and then 20, 25, 30. So I've been doing this for a while. So I'm at 30%. So every time I order 100, I get 30 back in points plus my shipping points. So before you know it, that kind of stuff just adds up quite a bit. And then you have a lot of points you can trade in. And as long as you're ordering the 50, you can grow your points. So once you hit the 30, you stay at it as long as you're on the loyalty rewards program. Another cool thing about the loyalty rewards program is the vitamins are discounted. You get shampoo and conditioner in a bundle discounted, but then we have a product of the month. So if you order 125, you can actually just get this free oil. And they announce it each month. You don't know what it is until the first of the month, and it's just fun because you get some freebies just for ordering. The nice thing about it, it's the most flexible shipping program out there. I feel like nobody wants to be locked into anything, so you can cancel it at any time. You're not locked into it, but you also have the flexibility to change it. You can change your order, you can change your shipping date, your address, where you're shipping it, your shipping methods, all that kind of stuff. So you're just really flexible. You're not locked into a certain oil every single month that you have to order. You can just change it. What I like to do is throughout the month, I kind of think, oh, on my next order, I need to get this. And I'll go add it in there. So that way my wish list is in there. And then that way I'm not looking for the paper that I wrote it down, what I needed, and then I forget. So I always have things I'm adding onto my list, or, if I run out of something, then I just add it to my wish list of my loyalty rewards, and then just figure out what I want to get when it's time to process it. So that is an awesome thing that doTERRA offers that can come with your membership and just really give you, a lot of other free stuff. It was amazing, like how many free things I got by the time I, a couple months into using the oils and stuff. It was just like, wow, I've gotten all these free oils and stuff. So doTERRA is a very generous company. And speaking of the company, I'm going to touch briefly on the business side of it. So if getting into this as a business is something that you're interested in, I'd love to help you. If you want to do what I'm doing just by sharing the oils, and that's really what it is. I'm just sharing the benefits of what these oils are good for. And you can supplement your income, you can replace your income. I've dived into it full time, and it has replaced my income, and I just love sharing and teaching, and there's just so many ways to do it. Our company is still pretty new. It's about 10 years old, so it's a little baby company, but it has grown so much. People are loving these natural options, and doTERRA is so generous, like even with their compensation plan and stuff like that. So if you're wanting to get into it, I'd love to tell you more and give you more information. I love teaming up with people who are like-minded and excited, have maybe that entrepreneurial spirit, and you want to kind of do something for yourself, or even just make a little extra money or just pay for your oils. So there's that option too. And then also, if you'd like to host a class, I love to teach classes. So I can also teach a class for you. You can kind of share with your family and friends the benefits of the oils. I offer some great incentives for hosting, and it's just a really nice way to let your family and friends know about the oils and let them experience things that they can help help with their health. And then another thing too is it's fun to team up with family and friends. So if you ever want to do this as a business and you're talking to your friend and they get into it, it's just really fun because you get to mastermind together and throw out ideas and just create things together and just work together. It just makes it's a really fun environment to do. So yep, that's about it. If on that note, if you have any questions, I would love to help you. I'd be here to mentor you, to teach you, to lead you on your way on your oil journey, and just really get you started and show you how the oils work, your back office works. On a last note, I want to show a couple tools that I like to use. This is the Essential Life book. I get this from oillife.com. There's an Oil Life store in Utah, but not everyone lives in Utah. So oillife.com sells these. We call it the Oil Bible. It's got all the oils in it and what they're good for. So like Roman chamomile, it tells you what some of the uses are. It doesn't have everything. I mean, the oils have a ton, but it does have a lot. It has the scientific side on it. So in the beginning, you can even actually look up an ailment right here, and it will tell you different oils. Has a sciencey side. There's some recipes in here, different topics, it covers pregnancy, exercise. There's a little glossary in the back. You can actually just go look up what you're looking for, and then it will tell you all the page numbers that it's on. And then also doTERRA has simplified things even more, which I love. It's pretty new as of last September. And when you log into your back office, there's an option to click another button that's learning. So it has all this information about oils, videos, even the science side. So you can just dig deep into learning about the oils and how they work. And it really guides you. And now for people who are interested in doing the business, they have all the print-offs and all the things on how to do this as a business and how to keep it simple and easy and to share. And doTERRA has made it easy to give you the tools without having to go here and here and here and spend all this money trying to figure out how to run this business. They've made it really simple and fun. And that's another perk that I love. It's just all in your back office when you log in, just right there for you to look at. And they just keep adding more and more and making it really simple and easy and just super fun. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. You can always message me either on Facebook, Instagram, text message if you have my number. You can email me. My email is eoliveandlove@gmail.com. So EOLIVEANDLOVE@gmail.com. It kind of looks like eOlive and love. So you can email me any questions. I love to answer questions and just help you get comfortable with your oils and your oil journey and just anything into wellness and natural living. So yeah, that's it, and have a wonderful day.